Hey guys, welcome to ZBLL series episode number 3. Okay, so it's been a while since I made one of these, but you know, I was at Nats and Worlds, so now that I'm back, there's not going to be a missed week. Okay, so today, this is obviously still the U set. It's the CP where two opposite corners here and two opposite corners here. And yeah, okay, so the first two cases are when you're gonna have a block here, like a 2x2x1 block, like that, and you can have it on the left or the right. So this is probably your OLL-CPL. It might be. There's another one that some people also use, but so what you do is you put this in the back, and you basically do it out. It's a commutator. If you know anything about commutators, this is how it will be really easy if you don't already know it. But it's basically an A-perm with all the U moves double. So instead of like R2 D2 RU R prime, it goes R2 D2 RU2 R prime. So here's how it goes. So block in the back, R2 D2 RU2 R prime D2 RU2 R. And the other one is similar, so it's sort of like so you hold it like this. So the block's right here, and rotate up. R2 D2 R prime U2 R D2 R prime U2 R prime. Okay, so yeah. The next case. No, what? There. Okay. The next two cases are when there's a bar on one of the sides, and that's the only bar. So here it's on the right, here it's on the left. So when it's on the left, you do a U2. So you basically always hold it so it's on the right. And then from where it is, so for this one, when it's on here, you do an anti-soon. So you start off with an anti-soon, and then you cancel into this. So anti-soon, cancel into this, R, D, R prime U, R, D prime, R prime U prime, R prime. And for this one, you start with a back anti-soon, and you cancel into it again. So the mirror of it, R prime, D prime, R, U prime, R prime, D, R, U, R prime, R, U prime, R, U, R. Yeah, well, these will be in the description if I mess up. Alright, next. We have the two cases where there's two bars. So one is on the side, one's in the front. So the side one can be on the right or it can be on the left, and that's how you decide. So you'll always hold it like this. And when the bar's in the front, so again, this starts with an anti-soon, and then as you can see, cancel into this with this OLL, which will skip if you know that. So it goes like anti-soon, and then cancel into this OLL. So what it looks like is anti-soon, and then cancel into that OLL. And for this one, you can probably guess, you just do a back anti-soon from this angle, and it's this OLL. It's the same thing, just from the other angle. So you do that, and then, oh, hold on, I gotta do it fast. And then cancel into the OLL. Alright. Okay, so now we have So now we have the case where there's one bar in the front. So either on the right or the left. And again, you hold both of the cases like this. So the first move is going to be sort of moving the bar back. So, and then the next move. So the first two moves aren't going to be affecting the bar. If that's easy to remember that way. So when it's in the back like that, you do R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U. So it's sort of just playing with this pair, U. So that shouldn't be too hard. And then it's going to be sort of a really weird way to insert this pair. So R prime, D prime, R, U, R prime. You can probably see where it's going. So move it out of the way down there, and then R, U, R prime, D, and now just insert the pair like that. So for this one, it's just the same thing from the back. So you don't affect this bar with the first two moves. So R prime U, R U, R prime U, R, U prime. Actually, this bar never gets affected. So again, R prime U, R U, R prime U, R, U prime. And then it's again playing with this pair. So R, D, R prime, U prime, R, D prime. Now just insert it. Alright, so now we have the two sets that don't have any matching bars, or whatever you want to call it. So this set, it has an opposite. You know, maybe I probably should have done this one last, but because these are probably the hardest to recognize. Alright, I'm gonna do these last just because these are probably the hardest to recognize. And in my last one, I did these sort of same type of cases last for the other one. Okay, so yeah, sorry. So they're easy to recognize. So not as easy actually. So for this set, you're gonna just see nothing. You're gonna see no bars, and unlike the other one I was about to show you, you're gonna see no opposites. And for this one, it's the same exact thing. So the way you tell the difference is you're gonna be looking at. So first of all, if you look at these edges, this sort of group of pieces right here, it sort of looks like a Z-perm, as in it shows all four colors. If you look here, it looks like a Z-perm where it only shows two colors, where it's these two are swapped. Now, if you don't like that recognition way, you could also do sort of like an E-perm thing. I think in the last episode I showed something like this for one of them. So these two chameleon things on the side are opposite to this one, so blue is opposite to green. And same here, the orange and orange are the same as orange. So there's a lot of ways you can recognize it. So yeah, so the alg for this one is, it might be the OLCP you use. So it's the flower OLL. Hold on. So this OLL, it's alright, so it's actually the inverse of the flower OLL. So this, if you know this OLCP, it's just the inverse of the flower OLL. So it starts off with that, and then inverse sexy F prime. So it's just that, and then F inverse sexy F prime. So here it is. F, R, U prime, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, inverse sexy F prime. And then for this one, the alg is sort of like, it sort of has a T-perm sort of thing in it. You hold it like this, F prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime. So that's sort of like a T-perm. And now you just insert the pair like that. So F prime, I guess it's sort of like F prime, sexy sledge, take this corner out, U2, and then just insert the pair like that. Yeah. Alright, now for the case I was going to show you before. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered if I showed this before. Anyway, just consistency, I guess. Alright, so this one has, on the side, it has one set of opposite pairs, I guess. Yeah, so you just look on what side the opposites are. So the recognitions for these cases is actually pretty much exactly the same as the diag 2GLL, I guess. So if you watch my last video, you should have a really easy time recognizing all these cases. So when it's on the left, you do a U2, and the it starts with a soon, sort of. So it starts with RU, R prime U, RU, R prime, and now you insert this edge, U2 insert, and now you just do this OLO skip case, R prime, D prime, R, U prime, R prime, D, R. So again, I'll show the whole thing. RU, R prime, U, RU, R prime, U2, R, U prime, R2, D prime, R, U prime, R prime, D, R. Now for this case, you actually, the alg I use doesn't do it from the back, although that still would work, and you know, it might work better for you, but the alg I use is sort of more efficient. It's a lot less moves, so when the opposites are on the right, you hold it like this, R prime, U prime, R, F, U prime, R prime, U prime, F, R, U, F prime, U, and then insert. So, I mean, if you want, you can do it the same thing from the back. I find, especially for OH, this to be much faster. So, R prime, U prime, R, F, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, F prime, U, insert. Alright, that's it. So, this is actually coming out on a Wednesday, so that means One Look Wednesday is also coming out today. So, yeah, sorry about all this, but on Friday, the next ZBL will come out, and then Wednesday, so it's gonna be back on track now. Anyway, this actually probably gave you a lot of time to learn the first two sets of ZBLL, so all of you should know the first two sets by now, and you should be ready for this one. Okay, see you next time.